Hey everyone, and welcome. Ever wanted to make your English sentences just flow better and sound way stronger? Well, today we're going to learn a super simple trick to do exactly that. It's all about connecting your ideas in the right way. Let's jump right in. You ever write something, you read it back to yourself and just think, ugh, something's not quite right here. You feel like all the words are there, but they're just not fitting together. It happens to everyone. I mean, take a look at these. My favorite colors are blue because green. Sounds kind of weird, right? Or how about, would you like to have tea until coffee? Yeah, something's definitely off. It's like we have a puzzle, but we're missing a really important piece. So, what is that missing piece? Well, the problem is we're missing our connectors. And the solution, the heroes of our story today, are called conjunctions. Seriously, just think of them as the superglue that holds all your words and ideas together perfectly. So, what even is a conjunction? The idea is actually super simple. A conjunction is just a joiner. Its whole job, its only job, is to build these little bridges inside our sentences, connecting words and ideas so everything makes perfect sense. Okay, to make this really easy, we're going to think about these words in teams. And our first team is a group of absolute superstars that are so easy to remember. We call them Team FANBOYS. And why FANBOYS? Well, it's actually a super cool memory trick. Each letter in the word FANBOYS stands for one of the 7 conjunctions on this team. It's a fantastic little hack to make sure you never forget them. So, each letter in FANBOYS stands for one of these words. We've got for, and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. That's it. Those are the 7 members of our first very important team. Let's see them in action, right? I wanted to eat cake, but I was on a diet, so I went for a walk. You see that? But shows the contrast. I wanted cake, but I was on a diet, and so shows the result of that. They just link the whole thing together into one smooth thought. Okay, now this is the #1 most important rule for the FANBOYS team, so listen up. They are all about being fair and balanced. They only connect parts of a sentence that are equal. Think of it like a weighing scale. It has to be balanced. A word connects to another word, a phrase to a phrase. Equal parts. Now, let me give you a little teacher's tip here, something that trips up a lot of students. It's the comma rule for our FANBOYS team, but don't worry, it's super easy once you see it. The rule is actually so simple. If you're connecting small things, like just 2 words, tea or coffee, you don't need a comma. But if you're connecting 2 complete sentences, like Parth drank all the juice and Bull ate the vegetables, then you need to pop a little comma right before the FANBOYS word. So, short stuff? No comma. 2 full sentences? Add a comma. Easy, right? All right, team 1 is down. Let's meet team number 2. Now, if the FANBOYS are all about connecting equal parts, this next team does something totally different. I like to call these the boss words. And trust me, you're about to see exactly why. Okay, look on the left. We have 2 perfectly good sentences. It is rainy today, and we have our umbrellas. They're equals. They can stand all by themselves. But watch what happens on the right when we add that little word because. Because it is rainy today, all of a sudden, that part can't stand alone anymore, can it? It needs the other part to make sense. It has become the worker, and we have our umbrellas is the boss. And here are some of the most common boss words you'll see. Words like because, after, if, when.
Since. Whenever you see one of these, you can bet it's creating one of those worker parts of a sentence that depends on the main boss idea.
And you know what's great? This team also has a super simple comma rule. It's maybe even easier than the last one because it all just depends on one thing. Who comes first, the boss or the worker? Okay, let's break it down step by step. If the worker part comes first, the one starting with because or if, you just add a comma to separate it from the boss. But if the main boss part comes first, you don't need any comma at all. See? We have our umbrellas because it is rainy today. No comma. It just depends on the order. Okay, last but not least, we have one more quick group to look at. These guys are special because they are like best friends. They never go anywhere alone. They always work in pairs to connect ideas. You really can't have one without the other. These include pairs like either, or, neither, nor, and a really common one, not only but also. For example, she is not only intelligent but also beautiful. See how the two parts work together to connect those two ideas? Okay, so let's put it all together in a quick recap. Team FANBOYS. Their job is to connect two equal parts, and their comma rule, you only use a comma when you're connecting two full sentences. Then you have Team Boss Words. Their job is to make one part the boss and one the worker. And their comma rule, you only use a comma when that worker part comes first. Got it? And that's it. See? This isn't just boring old grammar. It's like having a writing superpower. You now have the actual tools you need to build sentences that are stronger, clearer, and way more interesting. So, if you remember anything from this, just remember our two main teams, the equal fanboys and the unequal boss words. If you can remember what they do and their simple comma rules, you are well on your way to becoming a fantastic writer. Okay, you've learned a lot, so I've got one final challenge for you. Are you ready? Read this sentence. He is poor if he is happy. We know if is a boss word, but does it really make sense here? What word from our toolbox could make this sentence work better? Really think about it. Would but work better? Or maybe yet? Or even though? The best part is there might be a few good answers, because that's the cool part. You're the writer. You have the power now to choose the perfect connector for your ideas. So go on, keep practicing,